But it is 3 points, first 3 points of the campaign, a needed 3 points, but there was no real danger of conceding a goal nonetheless, would you think?
Yeah, it's all about efficiency from both teams. You know what is it that they did when they every time they took the ball away from us? Absolutely nothing. You know, so there was no efficiency from their side in those situations. But the question is, what was the efficiency from our side in terms of moving the ball from the next person to the other and losing the balls, especially in the final third? We couldn't move. We couldn't go anywhere. You know, once we played that ball into the final third, everything was just dying there. And sometimes it dies in the middle. So if you analyze the game well, you'll see that every attack from Pirates was from our attack. They take the ball from us and then they go into attack in transition with a quick counter attack. All their situations. Did they build up from the back? They never build up from the back. So everything was long, and then they come. They try and get the second ball. We're very slow in the second ball. The ball is in the air. You know, we have enough time to get our defensive balance right, to get closer to the areas where the ball will fall, because the structure is there. Wherever the ball falls, you just need to be quicker. You just need to be in front of the opponent. And if the ball is behind you, then it means that when you turn, the opponent is still in front of you. But we had all those situations. We lost most of our long balls. You know, every long ball that they play, we were struggling to win it. And it's got not, you know, it's just the timing, and then not concentrate on the man, concentrate on the ball. We concentrated too much on the man. That's why we lost all those long balls in the first phase, and then we're slow in transitioning back to pick up the second ball. That's from the build up. But from the playing moments, you know, we have the ball, but then the passing, you know, there was no efficiency. The ball was not getting from the next guy to the other. I mean, you have a 1-0 lead, and just to manage the game by, you know, holding on to the ball and opening our spaces just with a little bit of movement, with a passing speed. I mean, how many balls could we not control? You know, we play the ball deep into our strikers. The control is bad. They try to wrestle with it. But the opponent doesn't want you. The opponent wants the ball, and we lost most of the ball, and we couldn't go forward. So if you can't get the ball from point A to B, how will you get to the other side? And that was our biggest problem. Our passing was very substandard, you know. So now I'm sitting here and then I'm asking myself, you know, looking at the other team. So is that the type of football we need to play? You know, long balls, and hope for something. You know, because a passing game asks for creativity, and creativity, the coach is outside. The situation is inside. You need to move in relation to the ball, in relation to your position. And I couldn't see that, you know. And yeah, that's it. You know, I mean, it was very disappointing, because, you know, I only asked for one thing: efficiency out of your position. You know, what is it that you are doing with the ball out of your position when we don't have the ball? You know, what are we doing? Just toward the end, just look at how we give the ball away, and then there's a space in between, because the defense line is too far apart from the rest of it. So the running distance of the opponent with the ball was huge. But I understand the mentality of the thinking of the defense line is because we're not doing our work with the ball, you know. So, and you have an opponent that plays on a break who has quick players. You don't want them to play behind your back, you know. But other than that, you know, I told my players in the pre-match meeting that, you know, most of the teams coming back to Friday, you know, they will struggle, you know, to trouble us. it will look like sometimes, in the box and blah blah, but there won't be any clear situations because of the structure, and because of the quality sometimes to punish us. But we create most of those situations.